Welcome, this is Zon with Repro Products, and this video is on Bluebeam Revu 2016 and how to use the compare features within the software. Here I am in Bluebeam Revu 2016 Extreme. In the Extreme version of the software, you have the ability to do batch processing features such as linking, compare documents, and overlay pages, as well as batch summary reports of your markups. If you are not running Extreme and you're running Standard or CAD, you will need to go to the Documents feature, and then from there use the compare or overlay commands for one document at a time. In the Bluebeam Revu compare and overlay features of the software, the compare document allows you to take two files, compare the differences between the two, and then color and cloud the changes as a new file. The overlay pages allows you to take an existing file and overlay it with a new updated file, and so you can see the differences between the two in one being colored, one being a different color, and those that don't have any change remain black. So let's go ahead and go through this process. I'm going to do it from a single document mode standpoint. So again, Document, Compare, click Compare Documents. You have a Compare Documents window that opens up. It will ask for Document A and Document B. I will click this three little dots and head over to the file that I need. And I have an original set of files, and I'll just pick the one file that I know that has some changes. I'll then pick the revised sheet of that, and then I will specify an output location for the new file that is created that shows the difference between the two. If you need to manually align the two documents, you could do it via a window or via picking points. If you want to, you can click the Advanced command to get into how it's comparing the grid size density that it's using to look at the data, the pixel density as well, and color sensitivity. You can also specify the markup color and the fill color and whether you want to cloud that information as well. I'll click OK and then click OK, and it's going to run through and show you the new file that it's created called A103diff and the original A103. It will open both files, keep them synchronized side by side, and you can see as I scroll, the view is synchronized, and you'll also notice that the area that is changed has been clouded and colored. And in this example, the original room design shows a storage room and a restroom, and they have taken out the restroom and made the storage room larger. Here you'll notice that the section symbol is missing. Here you'll notice that it was a bedroom and now it's a storage room. So this feature called Document Compare is a very nice feature because it visually shows you the differences between one file and an updated set of files. Now if we do the second Document Compare document feature type tool, it's called Overlay Pages. I'll start the command, and again it's going to ask for the same set of conditions. So I'll pick the original set and the A103, and I'll specify its color behavior as being red. That's fine. I'll then add the revised document and have a specific color as well. Click OK, and then click OK for it to overlay one over the other. The end result will be anything that has not changed will remain black, and things that have changed will be their respective color on that file. So you can visually see, and it's kind of similar to a light table of putting information one on top of another. And so that's Document Compare and that's Document Overlay for Bluebeam Revu 2016 in a single document level approach. If you have Bluebeam Revu Extreme, you can go to the File command, go to Batch, and then Compare Documents. This is very similar, but the difference now is it gives you the ability to add files, folders, and folders with subfolders. So if I click Add Files, I can go back to the original set and I can pick all of them instead of one document at a time. Same thing here for the revised pages. I can pick a whole group of them as well. I can click Match and it will automatically map the two. And if you need to make adjustments for one being mapped to another, you can do so by moving them up or down or deleting the data. You can click to specify the location for the output file. You can click Advanced to get into the comparison sensitivity again. Click OK, and it will run through this feature depending on how many files that you have selected and the data that's contained in each of the PDF files will dictate how long it takes to do this job. As you can see, there are roughly 10 some odd pages, and the process does take a little bit of time. The PDF files that I have are all in color and they're fairly detailed. And at the end, it'll show you the documents that it compared, and it'll tell you if there are any pages that are unmatched. I'll click OK, and it automatically creates the batch summary report that lists this information. So again, if I click the current page A103 link down here, it opens that file. If I click the revised page A103, it'll open up that file. And if I click the new comparison document sheet, it will open up that file and it will list the changes. And when we talk about doing batch compare or batch overlay, they're same similar functionality. So heading back to batch compare, this time I'll do overlay pages. And you get the same set of tools and you input the same set of content. So instead of adding files, I'm going to say add folder this time and pick this folder, and it will grab everything that's inside. We'll run the match again and let it output the data. And then this time, instead of doing that just a 103 sheet, it'll do all of the sheets. And then I'm going to pause the video and let it run its processes, and I'll be right back. And so as you can see, this process takes a little bit longer than the other one because it's actually doing quite a bit of comparison. I'll click OK, and again I'll get the batch summary. So if I click the revised page or the original page 103, I have that information. And then lastly, if I pick the new overlay sheet, you'll see that it's not clouded and colored. It's actually showing color distinction between one file and another. And this is how you use the batch compare and overlay features for batch and single mode in Bluebeam Revu 2016. Thanks for watching.